everybody, it's me. I'm back on YouTube, as you can see. Now, I want to introduce you guys to something different. Today, I'm actually doing what I'm going to call star readings. This is actually where I read for celebrities. And since I can't go to them, face to face, I figured what a better way to do it than me going on YouTube and doing it this way. So, today, I have the privilege of reading for the basketball wives, aka the BB hoes, aka the basketball girls that really aren't a wife, all the names that everybody calls them. So I have the privilege of reading for them. And we're gonna start with my girl, Tammy. You took advantage, Roman. See what we get from Miss Tammy. Okay. All right. This is interesting, y'all. Okay. And the sound that you're hearing, that's actually me flipping the cards. So, okay. It's funny because I actually get with her, and for her, a lot of product placement, endorsements. I feel like she's going to end up doing those pretty soon with Tammy. And I also think that really, even though, in the last couple of episodes and things of that nature, and even when she went on Winnie Williams, she's been doing a lot of damage control and trying to redeem herself. And I think deep down, Tammy Roman is actually a really, I don't want to say soft, but I actually feel that she, from what I'm picking up with her, she actually regrets what she's done. And not only what she's done, but the way she's done it. And I definitely feel like now she's become more centered, or at least she's trying to be. She's trying to be more faith-based. Not necessarily religious, but I feel like spiritually she's trying to grow. And she really lit up on right now, especially when it comes to her career. She doesn't want to repeat the same mistakes twice. So I would say, Tammy, for you, honey, be confident in who you are, okay? Be confident in who you are, and also use everything that you've been through as a stepping stone. So that way you don't repeat the same mistake. Because I also feel like in the past, she definitely has love for her career and love for everybody in her life. But I also feel like in the past that when things got too hot, she had the tendency to run away from it. Or to kind of like push it away. So I would say for you, Miss Tammy, girlfriend, okay? Be confident in everything you've done, and even in your mistakes. Acknowledge those. You know what I mean? Learn from them and grow from them. And I think that's what she's trying to do. It's just not as easy as she thought it would be. So that's my advice for Miss Tammy. Okay, love you, girl. I really don't think that really you're as big of a bully as you're being portrayed. But I also think this is just my personal opinion. Okay, what I'm giving right here, my personal opinion. But I also think too that it's all about how you portray yourself, or how you allow yourself to be portrayed, whether it be on camera, whether it be in music, whether it be wherever. It's totally up to you. And by the way, girlfriend, call me. Alright. So now we have done Miss Tammy. You took advantage, room. Okay. Content possibility, but I actually like Tammy. I'm just going to be real. I like her. I like her fiery spirit, but I also can see how that fieriness can get you in trouble. So, and trust me, I'm a Leo, so I completely understand it. She's an Aries, so I totally get the whole thing. Trust me. But she's doing her thing. She's getting better from what I've seen, from what the cards have told me. And yes, I am using cards on Miss Tammy Roman. So, yeah. Okay. Next person I'm going to read, Miss Keisha Nichols, the Southern Belle. Personally, I love her. I think she's the sweetest person. She seems really sweet, really kind. I think because she's so kind, people mistake that for her being a pushover or easily walked on or whatever, but I don't think she is. She's just a lady. She's just a woman that's just like, look, I'm not going to stoop down to your level to make you feel good. I'm not going to do it. So, and I think she understood the platform that she was on. She's on reality TV. So she knew, okay, let me not do this. So, and I feel on her end, she was smart, even though let's be real, it did come off as boring. Okay, but we're gonna read from this kitchen info. And by the way, this video is gonna be long, so they'll. Okay. All right, girl. What I actually pick up around Miss Keisha is writing. I pick up writing. I pick up either her, not necessarily writing a book, but I literally pick up that she kind of goes within a little too much for her own good. She's too much in her head. But I do feel like right now, she feels that she's fine. She feels she's happy, that her world is very much completed. But the one thing I'm getting with her is, Keisha, baby, you worry way too much for your own good, okay? Stop that. Stop living in here, okay? Just go with it. And I also feel like right now, because of everything that's been going on with the whole Basketball Wives franchise and all of that, she is, I don't want to say afraid, but she's very cautious of the decisions she makes within her career, which makes sense. But I would say don't be so cautious to where you miss out on opportunities, because I pick up there are going to be two good opportunities for you. One may involve modeling, because for some reason I'm seeing you posing and giving face. So I definitely see you doing that. So I would say for you, Keisha, keep doing your thing. And within the next 3 to 5 months, things are going to be really, really good for you. They're not bad now, but I feel like things are going to be even better, especially where you feel like not only is your career growing, but you've grown personally. And I also feel like this experience has actually made you tougher. So it's actually not a bad thing. So, Keisha, girlfriend, do your thing, continue being a lady, and believe it or not, I don't know if you're dating or not. I don't know who you booed up with, but I feel like, too, even in that regard, things are going to get pretty good. So, keep doing your thing. Okay. Like I said, I in a way, I'm going to be real with y'all. I like them all. I like them all. I like all the basketball girls. I think they're really different. You know what? Let me take that back. I don't dislike them, but in a way, I can see myself in all of them, in a lot of ways. Okay, so don't judge me, but I really can. I can see myself in a lot of them, in a lot of the basketball girls. Okay. So Miss Keisha, keep doing you. Just don't overthink it. Okay, because it looks like to me you definitely you overthink things and you worry about your direction a lot, like where you're gonna go, what's your next move, which is smart. And I think especially in the business that you're in, that's normal. But sweetie, you're gonna be fine. But Miss Kenya Bell, we're gonna read for you next. So you have the honor of getting your cards read. Now, I'm going to let this be known. I don't know the total ins and outs of their lives. I'm not that well versed into it, trust me. But I do try to keep up with pop culture. I do try to read the blogs and all that. I don't read them all. Some of them just stuff. Shout out to Miss Jaya. I love you, MissJaya.com. Check her out. She's awesome. All right. Okay, Miss Kenya. Huh. All right, girlfriend. What I'm actually picking up around you, a lot of it has to do with not only your career, but I feel like a lot of it has to do with your love life. I get a big mix of both. I feel like right now, you're at a place where you're open to love coming in, but at the same time, you're kind of going like, because it looks like to me, you're looking at what you've gone through in the past. Like I said, once again, I have no clue who you put up with, boo-boo. I don't know. But from what I'm picking up around you, I pick up a lot of trepidation. You're open to it, but at the same time, it looks like to me, whoever this person is or was that you were with, they need to get their life. They need to get themselves together for real, especially on the emotional tip. And I think for you, you are open to it, but at the same time, you're kind of going like, I don't know if I should even try it, And then even when it comes to yourself, I feel like with you kind of doubt yourself a little bit at times. You question yourself a little too much, and it does affect you self-esteem wise. Not saying you have low self-esteem, but I feel like sometimes it wanes, okay? And that's normal. It's okay, boo-boo. It's all right. But what I do see for you in the near future is this. I do see a lot of opportunities coming for you, and I actually get a lot to do with you recording, because I know at one point in the show you mentioned that you wanted to be a singer, you want to be a Grammy-winning artist. I do get you recording. I don't want to say I see you doing an album, because I don't see it yet, and that's not shade, people. I just don't see it yet. But I do see you recording, and I would definitely say look into songwriting. I feel like you need to kind of go based on your own experiences, not from somebody else, okay? And also, when it comes to your career and everything, I definitely see some changes happening financially for you within the next 2 to 4 months. I don't necessarily see you being broke, but I feel like you may have to kind of reassess your finances, okay? Because I definitely don't see you being broke, but I just see you saying, okay, what do I want to do next with the money I have? What do I want to do? Okay, so I definitely see you doing that, and I would just say for you, excuse me, like I was saying earlier with Keisha and everything, just keep doing you, keep doing what you do, and don't worry so much, and don't beat yourself up so much, because I feel like you take a lot of your issues out on you, you're your own worst critic, and you're very much a perfectionist, which is smart, but you don't want to be such a perfectionist to where people are like, damn, okay, really, girl? So, that's my advice to you, Miss Kenya, okay? Love you, Miss Kenya Bell. Give me hell. Alright. Okay. So, we did Miss Kenya, we have done Keisha, and we have done Tammy, okay? And next, we're going to do Miss Susie Ketchum, or Sloozy. I'm sorry, y'all. Alright, Miss Susie. Okay. Okay, let's see. You know what I actually get for her, and this is actually a good thing. It feels like to me right now, Susie is at a point, I want to say Sloozy so bad. Susie is at a point in her life where she really is focused on putting herself first. Now, I also see that that's a bit selfish on her part, because she kind of neglects others. It feels like to me at times. She doesn't mean to, but she does. And I also feel like with her, especially financially, she's at a point right now where she wants not just more money, but she wants stability. She wants things to be better than what they are now, which is smart. When it comes to the whole show and career, she loves the show, but at the same time, I feel like she wants to kind of do more, while at the same time, she wants to keep a low profile. It's almost like she's walking away from a lot of old shit to make way for new stuff, but she's plotting what she wants to do next. And I want to say within the next 3 months, that's what I'm getting for her, the next 90 days, you're going to see a different side of her. You're going to see a side of her that's more emotional. You're going to see a side of her that's more, dare I say, genuine. You're going to see a side of her that I think is more open, a side that she doesn't show on the show. Because she's a big kid. Susie was a big child. I literally get a girl that dances up and down, and that's not a bad thing, but I think it makes her very misunderstood. But she's also another one that has realized, I need to walk away from who I used to be and make way for who I am now. So I think the experience on being with the show has really made her realize whom she can and cannot trust, and whom she can and cannot be anymore. Also, I feel like in the past, one of her biggest problems has been not saying what she feels enough or in the right moment. So I think now she's at a point where she's walking away from who she used to be, and she's kind of making way for a new person. But I also see her keeping close, because she does not want to get burned again, not just by the media, but just in general. And excuse me, and I also feel like with her too, she is at a point where she really wants to stabilize her life. Not only when it comes to, money and things, but, to love and everything like that. Because I feel like there is somebody in her life, but they're very in and out to me. It's very on and off. So we'll see though. We'll see. All right, Miss Sloozy, do you? Okay. So that's Miss Susie Ketchum. I'm not gonna, mix your name up like that. Okay. And in regards to her own show, I think she, from what I have seen, because I'm a viewer just like you, just like everybody else, I just feel like with her, she needs to get real with her. And I feel like she's maybe on that journey of doing that, But I think during the show, she was just, and even during, especially during this season, she stirred the pot a lot. You know what I mean? So I would say with her, she just needs to get real with her. And hopefully she does that. Hopefully this experience has taught her to really deal with her and deal with her life. So we'll see. Okay, so we've done Miss Susie. So we've done Keisha, Susie, Tammy, and Kenya. So now we're going to do your favorite and mine, Jennifer and Evelyn. Jennifer first, because at least from what I've seen with her, as a viewer of the show, a viewer and a fan, she has matured. She has grown a lot. She has distanced herself. I think maybe the way she went about it, I understand, because of course I wasn't there, but, maybe she could have done it in a way that was better. Who knows? I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see what we got from Miss Jennifer Williams. Okay, I think she's from New Jersey. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, let's see here. Miss Jennifer Williams. Okay. And this makes so much sense. Jennifer is at a point right now in her life where she is tired of wasting time. She's tired of bullshit, period. She really is just like, look, I know what I want, and I'm going for it. And I'm not going to sit here and let you or anyone stop me. And it feels like to me, in regards to her friendship with Evelyn, or, Evelyn, or Evelyn Hosada, as a lot of people call her. I'm not calling you that, Evelyn, but people do. Okay? But in regards to her friendship, she at times felt like, okay, yeah, we're friends, but I don't feel like we're friends. Meaning, I don't feel like I'm on this journey with you. I feel like you're on the journey. You're doing your thing, and I'm in the back. So I think for her, she just felt like I want to be more upfront. I want to do the work and get the money. In regards to their friendship. And it looks like to me maybe that's why the friendship ended, coupled with you have two women who are going different directions. Jennifer is more about her stability, her money. Jennifer really is starting over. She really is. And she's just really at a new era where she's just like, fuck it, I want to do me now. And she said this many times during the show. The one thing I do see for Miss Williams is this. I actually feel like for you, girlfriend, and I'm talking to you, yes, you, I'm hitting you up, I'm talking to you, that I not only see you being in more control of your life, which is wonderful, but I want to say this to you. Don't be so in control that you alienate people, okay? Because I definitely see you taking the driver's seat, not only within your career, but within everything. And I feel like there's a guy involved in this too. I feel like whoever he is, he's very well built. Beautiful shoulders and arms and things. But I feel like there's somebody around you that's kind of like pushing you to do more. And not only that, but you're pushing yourself too. But I would say for you, during the time where you're putting everything, out there, you're being in control, you're being that boss bitch, slow down. Stop and think about the things you do, the choices you make. Because that's going to help you. Especially when it comes to your product line. I feel like your product line is actually going to be pretty successful. And it is successful now. But I would say for you, just be mindful of the decisions you make based on your business. Because I definitely see that that's going to be within the next 3 to 4 months. That's going to be very important for you. So be mindful of that, okay? So that's my thing for Miss Jennifer Williams. I think right now, though, you're definitely in a good place. I think emotionally at times, especially dealing with all the stuff you've been dealing with Evelyn and the whole thing, it's been very topsy-turvy for you, and you've had to really endure a lot of adversity, and you've been through a lot. So, girlfriend, keep doing you. You know, like, and I'm saying this to all of y'all. Keep doing y'all regardless. Let the haters hate. So, that's my thing for Miss Jennifer Williams, and yes, for all of you. So we'll see what's going on for Miss Jennifer. You know, we'll see what happens, what unfolds in the next 1 months, because you never know. I might be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'm saying this to the world. If I am wrong about any of these people that I read, call me on it. Now we're going to do Avalanche. Alright, and I know this video is ultra long. I know, and I'm so sorry. But Miss Evelyn Lozada or Hozada. Now, I will give you this, Evelyn Lozada. Your body is beautiful. You have the most beautiful skin and body. Okay? You work at it. You make me jealous. You make me want to go in the gym and do some squats for real, which I'm going to do today. So thank you for inspiring me and many others. I mean, I'm not going to hate on you because, yeah, body is thing. And big up to your makeup line as well, and your book that's coming out, because I know you have a book coming out and everything. So, you know, big up to your success. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for all of y'all, really. Do your thing. Okay. Evelyn Lozada. I love your last name, Lozada. I love saying that. Okay, Evelyn. Or as some people call you, Evelyn, or Evelyn Hozada, or whatever. Okay. But I'm not going to call you that. I'm calling you Evelyn. Okay. Because in my mind, me and you are friends. Okay, Miss Evelyn. It's funny because you're kind of on the same path as Jennifer in a way. You're on a path, though, where you're letting go of a lot of emotional baggage. Hence the letter, even though a lot of people didn't believe it. But I will say this. I read the letter that you wrote, okay, to your 7-year-old self. I read that, and I actually loved it. I thought it was beautiful and very eloquently written, believe it or not. So I liked it. But it feels to me that right now you're really at a point where you are letting go of a lot of emotional baggage. It's been hard because you're so used to being in control. That's why you're so fiery, and people think you're a bully. Which, let's be real, bullies exude a lot of control. Let's put it out there. Or we like to think we're in control. Trust me, I used to be a bully, so I know from where I speak. Excuse me. But from what I pick up around you, Miss Thing, you really are at a point where you're letting go of a lot of stuff. And it's been difficult because, like I said before, you like to be in control. You like to know, okay, why, what am I going to get out of this? But I also feel like right now you're focused more so on healing and really kind of putting yourself first. In not a arrogant way, but in a way that benefits not only you, but everyone around you. I don't know why, but I get a lot to do with you in speaking, where I feel like you're going to be speaking to young women about your past mistakes and letting go of that. And it feels almost like a mentoring or like a foundation that you might do. I don't know, but I get that around you. And I also feel like right now you're at a point, or you will be in the near future, where decisions are going to be at your doorstep. And you're going to be making a lot of decisions about I not only see things in conjunction with the book, but I see things in conjunction with TV, because I feel like there's going to be television projects, maybe 3, that you may end up being thought of or in line for. And I just see you making decisions, but I want to say this to you. When you make your decisions, stand with them, stand firm on them, and don't put yourself under a lot of pressure. And when it comes to you, and you know what? No, I'm saving that. I'm saving that, y'all, for next week, for next Wednesday. Okay. But really, right now, I think you're really at a good place. I feel like you're trying to do a lot of soul searching. You have been for the past, I would say, 4 to 6 months. You've been doing a lot of inner work within you, and it hasn't been easy. But now you're really realizing, who can I really trust and who can I not trust? So I also see with you, with your decision making, you're cutting out a lot of people. So you're letting go of a lot of stuff. So good luck on that, number one. And big up to you and your success. And we'll see. We'll see what the future holds for you, for Miss Lozada. Okay. All right. This has been interesting. So it definitely tells you that people can change. It's not overnight. Change is not overnight. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. This particular person I've liked since the beginning of the show. And trust me, I watched every season. So don't judge me. Yes, I'm messy like that. But anyway, my girl, Miss Royce. Miss Royce on Crier Reed. Okay, this is actually really good. All right, Miss Royce, do your thing. Okay. In regards to, and I'm going to focus more so on the show first. I think in regards to the show, because I know that I think it was Royce, Keisha, and Kenya, they all were let go from the show. I think it was them. Clarify that for me, people, if that's not true. But I think so. I don't want to misquote. But I think in regards to the show, she's actually happy that she was let go. She is, it's like, okay, I shouldn't say it. She's not happy or sad. She's kind of like, it really mattered to her, because I feel like the show caused a lot of anxiety for her. The show, and there was a lot of things that she wants to say or wanted to say in the past that she didn't get to say in the process of doing the show. So I feel like with Royce now, she really is focused on her career. She's focused on her life, just her. And I definitely see within your career, I feel like you're going to end up writing 2 more books, because I know you have a book out. So I definitely feel like you're going to write 2 more books. And one book may be based on what you went through with this TV show. So I definitely see you doing that. And I feel like within your career too, I get you doing dance, but I'm seeing you doing it in a more hands-on, almost like a dance camp kind of way. So Royce, you got some good stuff coming in, and I feel like for you too, you're at a point right now where you've had enough to hear with bullshit, period. And you really are at a point right now too where, in terms of your career, you really just want a sense of balance. You're not looking to be quote unquote famous. You're not looking to be rich. You're looking just for a sense of balance. And maybe you are looking for the fame. I don't know, but from what I'm getting, from what I am being shown, psychically, that's what I'm picking up for you. So Royce, honey, I think you're really doing it you're doing it well, okay? And I feel like just keep doing you. Just keep doing you, boo-boo, and keep dancing. And I would just say this for you, though. Watch your knees and your ankles, because I feel like you have some issues with your knees. Okay, so that's my thing for Ms. Royce. All right. So now I have saved, and I hope I read them all. And if I missed anybody, please let me know. All right. Now I have saved the best for last. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Okay? Miss Shawnee, Emotional Nostrils, or Nostradamus, people. These are names that people call you, Shawnee. I'm not calling you that. But Miss Shawnee, Keep It Real, O'Neal. Okay? First of all, you were collecting that bank, you were collecting that paper, you were collecting the coins and that cheese. And I don't fault you for that. That's what you do, okay? That's how business people do it. But I also feel like right now too, you're at a point in your life where emotionally you're kind of realizing, okay, let's walk away from the drama. Let's walk away from the BS. And not just with the show, but with a lot of things in your life. I feel like right now you're really at a point where you want to not settle down, but you want to be able to work for what you have, but in a way that you can still be proud of it, in a way that you can look back at it and go, good job. Which is, I think, why now there's so many changes coupled with all the other controversy that's going on with the show. You're making all these changes. And I actually feel like you're going to be a lot happier in the next coming months. I want to say within the next 2 by... I would say by the fall, though, I feel like, and I want to say September, October, I feel like you're going to be in a better spot than you are now. So not saying you're in a bad spot, because you're not. But I just feel like individually within yourself, you're going to be happy. And I also pick up you doing a lot of speaking as well. I pick up you doing personal appearances, because I'm seeing like the flashing of the cameras. And for some reason, I don't know why, but I see you going into speaking, not necessarily where you're doing motivational speaking, even though I know you do that. But I also see you doing speaking in terms of, it kind of reminds me of you being a minister or something like that. So I feel like you may end up doing that, where you inspire young people, but it just may be from a different point of view. It may be from a more spiritual point of view. So I would definitely say that. And, what else do I pick up from you? I pick up you doing writing. Not necessarily where you write a book. You might, but I feel like writing in terms of either a TV or a movie or something like that. So I definitely see you doing that. So I think really, Shawnee, you're on a good page. I would just definitely say for you that when it comes to your life, when it comes to your career especially, don't be afraid to take a risk. Just go with it. Because it feels like to me you question yourself a lot. And you question your decisions, which is good, but you tend to overanalyze. So I would definitely say work on that, okay? For me and for you, okay? So with that being said, for the ladies, thank you for allowing me to read for you, even though I don't know y'all, but thank you so much. And for all of you, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this very long video. I promise you I'm going to try to trim it down and make it not as long. So, I hope you've enjoyed. And until next time.
Get money, bitch. Damn.
I will see you again on Friday. Have a great one, people. Leave a comment. Please rate it. And most importantly, boo-boos, subscribe to me. I love all of y'all and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye. Bitch, you just got red.